Okay, so this is a montage from some clips from my second deconstruction, which is Arctic Monkeys, When the Sun Goes Down. Now basically the main part that I want to tell here is the fact that this song follows the conventions, as does the last song, of the fact that the song describes what is going on in the music video. So the words relate directly to what we see. And as we can see here, well not here, early on in the song, the music isn't quite in sync, sorry. When there's a slower part of the video, the music is slower paced. So it adds to that effect that what you see is what you hear. Because if the two are contrasting, and you had a slow paced music video with some high paced music, it just wouldn't really make much sense. So this particular shot here is a good example of when the music speeds up, so does what you see on the screen. What I really like about this is the use of lights that they have, and the use of, it's not a stable camera that they use to film this, it's more of a point of view sort of travelling sort of thing, which makes it sort of more realistic and more sort of active and fast paced. The blurred lights also add to that sort of fast paced feeling. You know, the traffic lights, the cars, it all adds to the effect. So the words in the song actually sort of subjectify that females are a less dominant character than males, which in this clip is quite obvious because you see the male carrying this female off, obviously against her will. The song also talks about her not being able to pay her bills and things like that. You see her on the street corners wearing some quite raggy clothes, you know, they're nothing particularly special. I think this song is basically portraying that with the shots that you see, and especially the close-ups of her facial expressions, in one part you have her looking directly at the camera into your eyes, which is directly related to the audience, which is probably what the directors want, to make you feel a connection with this character. Along the music video and the words, it really gets a sense for how this girl's life is. So one thing I found actually quite unusual about this video is the fact that there's only a very small amount of time that you actually see the band right there when they're packing their things into the car. Usually you get cutscenes between the band singing and the action actually going on, but you don't actually see the band until the very end. But I think this does actually kind of help the video because it creates more of a sense of realism and continuity, because you're not constantly going between one thing to another, even though sometimes that can be good as a narrative because it's like they're telling the story themselves. However, because this story isn't about themselves and their lives, it's about someone else, they only focus the video on the female who they're singing about. So it's not based on the band members themselves, it's all about them, which I would actually like to try and include in my video if it comes to it.